All right, so I've got another food video for you here on health and fitness after 50. I am stirring up a whey protein drink here. Basically, I just put 2 scoops of chocolate, whey, quality whey protein, and just water, just about maybe a half a cup of water. I like to put cinnamon in it, so adds a little extra flavor there. So I just stir that up for several minutes, maybe 5 minutes or so, until it's really stirred up. And I have a nice good handful of mixed nuts here with salted mixed nuts, and a banana. All of this is maybe 450 calories maybe. Anyway, I'm making this video because I want to just bring to your attention of assessing your health. And one way you can assess your health is to keep records, say your weight, So 2 years ago when I started on my so-called health journey, I was like, at that time, 2 years ago, I was actually the same weight as I am today. I just weighed myself this morning. I am exactly the same weight 2 years ago as I am now. Okay, so, but within that 2-year period, my weight fluctuated a lot. So I went from, I'm 184. So 2 years ago, at about this exact time, 2 years ago, I was also 184. And in that 2-year period, for a lot of that time, excuse me, for a lot of that time, it was, I was in the high 180s. Okay, so I don't think I ever got past 190. 190, I think, was my top weight in that 2-year period. And then probably my lightest, the very lightest was, like 175. I actually made it into the 170s. But that was on a really pretty strict low carb diet and everything. I don't really do that much anymore. But anyway, the purpose of this video is this gives you a really good way to assess your own health by keeping records. So once you start keeping records, like, I don't do it so much anymore, but for like a full year in this 2-year period, I would weigh myself every week, on the same day. And I would keep records, and I would always keep track of what my weight was, because I was always interested in, the body composition change as I was going through this fitness process. Well, it's very interesting, because the reason I wanted to make this video is because I'm wearing my wedding ring here. And I'm, of course, a pianist, as some of you know. And for the past year or so, or recently, I can't wear this anymore when I play the piano because it just falls off. Okay, 2 years ago, okay, here's the thing. 2 years ago, I was 184. I was the same weight. But explain this. Why did my wedding ring fit snugly 2 years ago and I was the same weight? Okay, so something happened. In that 2-year period of no weight change from here to here, of course, there was a lot of weight change in the middle, throughout the 2-year period. There was a lot of fluctuations. But over that long term, that long haul, that 2-year period, my body composition obviously changed for the better. So I was 60 when I started this, and I will be 62 very soon, right now. So from age 60 to 62, I got actually much healthier. I actually remained the same weight, yet all my clothes are looser much more loose. My pants are more loose. My waist size has gone way down. My wedding ring falls off now, but the weight hasn't changed. So I'm estimating that my muscle mass has gone up considerably in 2 years, and my fat has gone down considerably in 2 years. I mean, I don't know the exact numbers, but it gives, if you can do this sort of thing, if you can just keep records, weigh yourself maybe monthly or weekly or monthly or whatever, keep records of that. If you're getting older, keep serious records, and then go on a health journey, and then maybe 2 years or 3 years or whatever, pick a substantial period of time, and then you can measure results by just simple things like that. Simple things like rings, rings falling off. Your weight has everything to do with it, because if weight is muscle mass and fat mass and everything else, but if you're retaining the same weight, if you haven't changed your weight yet, your signs have improved. You've become thinner but not lighter. I mean, that's a big win. That's a huge win, especially when you're getting older. So I encourage you, if you're older, like in your 50s or 60s or whatever, that just do this experiment on yourself, and see if you can use that to have assurance that you're improving your health and not worsening your health. Look, I'll be 62 very soon, and most men my age, from age 60 to 62, okay, they get fatter, they get sicker, they lose muscle mass, they gain fat. Look what I've done in 2 years. Just by this alone, by just my wedding ring tells me. So that thing falls off. I was the same weight here and here. That tells me that I'm the opposite. In these 2 years, I've gained muscle, I've lost fat. I mean, it couldn't be any better than that. So anyway, I'm happy about this. I want to just encourage you. This should be an encouraging video to, that you can have assurance that your health is improving by just little signs like these, like the way your clothes fit, your weight, the way your rings. So, and I'm just sitting here with my typical kind of breakfast. So lately, I don't know, over the past, probably 3-4 months or something, this has been my sort of go-to breakfast. It's pretty early, it's like 8:30 in the morning. But I have a banana, like I said, nuts, whey protein drink. This is very typical of my kind of breakfast here. And I eat well and I exercise. That's all you need to do, is eat well and exercise, and you will have results. So thanks for visiting my video. Do subscribe to this channel. I know I'm not terribly active all the time, but I have a very busy life, but I try to do these videos from time to time just to let you know what's up with me, and that I can give you advice on your own health. So thanks for joining me again, and I'll see you in the next video.